here at the South Point Bowling Plaza for the Scratch and Handicap title matches of the 2025 JBT main event. Picking up in the early middle frames, as you can see, and believe it or not, on the right side is the handicap title match. You believe it a little more after that, but they're currently pacing well enough with two of the best Scratch under 21 bowlers in the country. It's Andrew Wang taking on Rylan Funasaki in the handicap, and right there is a very familiar form of Elias O'Halloran doing a very unfamiliar thing, leaving a flat 10. He's been so great at main events, but has yet to break through for the title at main events. We'll see if he can pull it off here, but he's going up against another one of the best in Ernesto Reynoso, who lost all his hair, the poor guy. We'll talk more about Ernesto's hair later on in this title match, all the important things. First of all, O'Halloran, no problem at his 10 pin, but he trails by 22 pins early through 4 frames. Rylan, the top seed in the handicap division from the islands of Hawaii. I didn't know much about Rylan, so I do a little pre-match interview. I said, "Hey man, where are you from?" He said, "Hawaii." I said, "I knew that part. Where are you actually from?" He said, "Oahu." I said, "I knew that part. Where are you actually from?" Finally got from Pearl City. The active leader in career JBT titles. Gets that strike in the 5th. It looks like he's got the left lane down pretty good. He's going to have to figure out that right hand lane to stay in this match. Against the 2-time Junior Team USA and 2-time Junior Gold champ from NorCal. One of the many 300 shooters today on a higher than anticipated scoring pace. There are 8 this weekend. That is a main event record. Still not many when you consider there was over 5,500 games bowled, but still a highest scoring pace I think we've ever had, but not in the stepladders. It's been a different pair. They're on fresh every game of the finals, and none of these pairs have yielded extremely high scores. The highest scoring round was the previous match in the semifinals where Elias got by Darius Allo, the top seed, and Ernesto beat Kevin Magnuson.
It's going to be like that.
But even that, we had 270 to 260 matches all over the place. And we've yet to see a huge number like that. Ernesto, of course, a chance at 278, but that's been aided by a really fortunate Brooklyn in that last shot. Trouble for Funasaki, who opened with 3 in a row. That's a big old split in the 6th, which rolls off into the gutter, and Andrew himself, as you can see, started off with front 4, and Andrew's got to win this match by 18. So anybody's game over there, 5.5 frames through here, and of course, either of these guys could become a striking machine at any given moment. Let's see if Reynoso can extend to 5. It's Cam. Great bowlers take advantage of their good breaks. That Brooklyn was very fortunate. He takes full advantage with a perfect shot there in the 6th. To get that 5-bagger and increase his lead, and pretty much behooves O'Halloran to get striking. O'Halloran's best finish was a runner-up to Lucas Finley in a thriller of a title match a couple years ago. But just not getting dialed in on that right-hand lane. Perfect on the left, yet to strike on the right. Wang looking good, the 13-year-old from Irvine in SoCal. Has already won 3 matches to get to this point. Preston Nasu ran the ladder to win handicap last year. He almost did it again this year. Again from the number 8 seed, just lost in the last round to Funasaki. Making a living off main events. $5,200 on top in handicap, $5,000 in scratch. Big bucks, well over 70 grand. In just 4 days of bowling, once we add it all up. Hollering a little nonplussed at that pin, 10 pin quickly at it, while Andrew, nonplussed might not even describe it. He gives a very wry smile to that 3, 6, 7, 9. Ernesto and Elias crossed during the match play together. It's that left lane move left, right lane move right thing. So they're able to probably help each other and get reads off it. And Andrew does this kind of straight ball semi-backup thing, and wow, gave it a great run at that split, but does not convert. Gives him 136 through 7. Tomisaki keeps the lead on the scoreboard and with the handicap, as you can see. For a 6-pack. Oh, you bet. So very smooth. Yeah, great shot from Island. A huge Hawaiian contingent, as always, still sticking around, quite a few of them before they head back to the islands. So happy to have them with us. A true international main event this year of bowlers from Mexico, and of course the now world famous Taiga Minagawa from Japan. His buddy Haru played as well. Miyauchi. Arigato to our Japanese bowlers as well. Really fun to watch them bowl. Get out of the way, Elias. I'm sure he's trying to get a bit of a look is what he's doing, actually. But it might not matter, as Reynoso is now a spare 7 to roll down a huge lead. And oh, no. Oh. We've had a few gross breaks in these title matches. Elias is just kind of playing out the script. I'd say a little early to give up, but Elias very cognizant of the situation. It's going to be a disappointing runner-up finish for him. Even stepping onto the lane in the 7th, he only had room for 215. Ernesto's not going to start opening repeatedly anytime soon. They're good buddies. Most of these high-level scratch kids, it's kind of a fraternity and sorority. Fiercely competitive on the lanes, bitter losses. We've already watched that, a couple of it in another division. You take a little time to get over it. Head to Steak and Shake together, head to their next college event together. This is a soon-to-be college match. Elias, a freshman at St. Ambrose, the incredibly successful B program, while Ernesto heading off to the GOAT program, Wichita State. As, Elias wants nothing to do with that. Still manages to get himself a sportsmanlike congratulations. Great shot by Andrew there in the 8th. So now that flips things again with Ryland's Oak Pocket 7-10. 156 gives Andrew a 7-pin lead. He's got to make up 17. He's got a chance to get it back to even with a strike here in the 9th. Well, I kind of spoke it into existence there. I said we didn't really have the big string yet. Here we do. But for a first frame 6-2, we'd be looking at a front 9 for roughly the 3,012th time this main event. 8 300s, whatever. There was a ton of front 9s. All of which will be on our YouTube page once I take a nice little nap. As Wang gets the double and gets the smile, his peanut gallery, including older brother there, enjoying the action here. Ryland is 15. It'll be fun for them to bowl with some of the stars of their 22 game. Beautiful strikes in the 9th frame by both handicap bowlers. It's consolation is not the right word for whatever it is, but it's got to be a factor in Elias that can get over it a little quicker as he tries the old backup action. Left was pretty good all week. There it was. I think that was to some of the lefties in the crowd. Big shot for Ryland though. Ooh, unable to get that strike in the 10th, and a tricky 2-7. Ooh boy. And that scoreboard telling the story there. 17 points. He's got to stay within. It's going to be up to whatever Andrew comes up with in the 10th. Oh, he's locked in. There we go. Left looked really good all week, but it's going to be a righty winner, and that's a fantastic spare from Rylan in the 10th. Not getting a lot of emotion out of him, but that was just gigantic. And now a gigantic fill ball coming up as well. He strikes for 189. Andrew with 9 spare strike for 165, 205, which is only 16. So a strike here is vital. And he gets it. Wow. That takes a lot of addition really quickly. I don't know if, I'm sure he doesn't realize just how gigantic that fill ball strike was. Do the math again. 9 spare strike is 165, 185, 205, which is a win by 16, and that's not enough. To win the main event, Andrew Wang has to strike on this ball. Anything else, the Islands retain their championship in the handicap division. One shot for main event right here. He got it! Wow. And not much of a reaction out of Andrew either. As that 13-year-old just threw a confident light mixer to win $5,200. That's unbelievable. These kids, barely teenagers, keep their cool better than most of us. Ernesto texting his barber as we speak over there. Keep it on the lane, that's enough. That'll do it. Does not have a JBT title. His brother can't believe it or something. I don't know what just happened over there. He does now make that title a main event. Good enough. To win by 17, he strikes in the 10th to win by 23. Wow. Now at least he cracks a smile. My goodness, what a dramatic finish. He's more concerned about getting on the TikTok with his buddies on the old face page. Just a fantastic main event. Thanks to everybody, the staff here at South Point, my team, all of our sponsors, Brunswick, I Am, Mark Baker, our vendors, and everybody else. There's your scratch champ. Somewhere over there, there's your handicap champ. There's my main lady. And there's Brent. And then that's it for 2025. We'll see you in Denver. Start off the unofficial second half of the tour up in Colorado. Bye for now.